Hey everyone, it's Josh Buchan here. We're at Queensland Raceway for our fourth instalment of the Shannon Speed Series track guides, our fifth overall track guide of the year, and we're once again in our Hyundai i30N sedan safety car. We're going to take you for a lap around Queensland Raceway to show you how to get the most out of your i30, Kona or i20. Queensland Raceway is located near Ipswich on the southwestern outskirts of Brisbane. It is one of Australia's newest permanent racetracks, having first opened in 1999. Known as the Paperclip, it's just 3.13 kilometres long and has only 6 corners. It hosts a wide variety of motorsport events, including the Shannon Speed Series with TCR Australia, as well as regular track days for street cars, making it ideal to experience the full performance of your N. So let's go check it out. Well folks, welcome to our fourth instalment of the Shannon Speed Series track guides. It's actually our fifth of the year with the Albury one thrown in there. So I'm going to take you through a lap of Queensland Raceway. This is traditionally called the Paperclip because of its layout, more or less looks exactly like one. Around here, super high speed, average speed is quite high. Top speed isn't actually overly high, but the average speed is quite high. Into turn one here, the bumps are basically what you're driving around. It's so bumpy in the braking zone. As you turn in, there's a massive bump right where I am now. And in a road car, it's nothing. In a race car, it's huge. So you want to have the car settled through there so that when you're going over those bumps, the car isn't being agitated and you're not trying too hard over that corner. Turn two is quite a late turn because you want to get a late apex. And this is going to mean that you can be on the power as soon as you possibly can be to full throttle. If you lean on the accelerator and just brush it coming through turn two, you're going to create understeer. It's slightly off camber, and that's going to hurt your run all the way down to turn three here. Turn three, massive braking zone. It's as big a braking zone really as we have anywhere else, probably other than Tassie. So braking just before sort of around the 150 mark in your road car, get it slowed, get the gears done while you're in a straight line so that you can clip the first apex, squeeze the accelerator, feel the diff pull you out of the corner again. We always talk back to the diff helping us in our i30s, i20s and Konas. Use that. So probably a track where you can play with the settings a little bit on your e-diff in your dash and see what works for you and what you're doing. There's a few ways to attack the hairpins here, so see what works best. Turn four, again, massive braking zone, and this corner actually comes back on itself. So again, the theory is the same. Get the gears done while you're in a straight line, turn in nice and late, get a nice late apex, squeeze the power. This little run between 4 and 5 is crucial too. You need to make it as long a straight on full throttle as possible. Basically, the better tyre, the better setup you have, the more you're going to be able to make that straight effective. And then again, very similar story into the last corner. Long straight, massive braking zone, super late. There's barely any room for margin. Well, there's no margin of error here really, so you really need to make sure you get this corner right as it leads onto the front straight and ultimately the finish and the start of your next lap. So it's, again, very, very similar corners through the back of the circuit, super fast at 1 and 2. Very tricky layout to get right because you pay for any errors you make. So that's Queensland Raceway, very quick lap. Hope you enjoyed it.